laws of chemical combination. Now, simple activity will explain to you what is this law of chemical combination. Say you take two type of chemicals and label them as X and Y. X you have say barium chloride and Y is sodium sulfate. Or X you have as copper sulfate and Y you have sodium carbonate, or any such pairs you develop. We can choose any one salt from say X. For example, let us choose barium chloride. So, here there is barium chloride in the conical flask. Now, we take a smaller tube which is called usually ignition tube. Now, we fill this ignition tube with say sodium sulfate. We are hanging it with a thread. Then we close the mouth of the flask with the help of a cork. Now, shake it and then see what happens. Now, if we take weight before we shake the two contents and then again take weight after we have shaken the content, what we find is that although the color has changed, new substances have been formed, still the weight is same. Now, which kind of reaction will take place? If we have taken barium chloride and sodium sulfate, then what we get is barium sulfate and sodium chloride. We started with this, ended with this, but the weight is same. Another question, why did we put cork here? Obviously, when we are going to shake, the contents can move out, they can spill out, or if a gas is formed, it will diffuse out and then we will not be able to know whether the weight remains same or not. So, by many such experiments, it was found that the mass can neither be created nor destroyed. What does that mean? That it cannot happen that you start with 10 gram and then later on what is left with you is say 6 grams. This would mean 4 grams have been lost, destroyed, or you started with 4 and what you got was 10. Like they say, if you do good deeds, you get good results. So, it depends upon how much good deeds you have put in, or in your case, how much of hard work you put in for your exam, your result is going to be accordingly. So, similarly, in the case of a chemical reaction, what was observed was that the mass remains same. So, this law is called law of conservation of mass. Which states mass can neither be created or destroyed.